everybody, this is Megan. I'm here to talk about the January Take and Make craft. It's the winter snow globe. This is what the finished snow globe looks like. And when you shake it, you can see the beautiful snow falling. So this is easy to make with household items. You can use any jar that you have, and then any plastic figurines and glitter for the snow. But also we have packets available at the library. But they are in limited supply, so first come, first serve. But anyway, follow along and I will show you how to make this easy and fun DIY snow globe. Okay, when you open your packet, you will see these supplies that we'll be using today. We've got our mason jar, we've got our figurines. There's the deer and then the snowman, some of you may have, and then some of you may have, instead of the snowman, the pine cone. That's just the way the supplies worked out of what was available at the moment, and they're both very cute in the finished product, I promise. We've got super glue, our twine for the end, the trees, our little foam circle that we're going to use, and then two different types of glitter. So those are our supplies. Okay, so we are going to first start with our foam circle that is supplied. And we have taken the lid off our mason jar. This step is just so that we can get a little extra height for our figurines inside the cap, because otherwise they're a little too low and it's hard to see them. So we just have this that we can super glue inside of our cap, then we can attach our figurines to the foam part. So I can't stress enough to wear gloves when you're working with super glue. It's very sticky, and if you get it on anything, your hands or furniture included, it will not come out. So, and you do have to poke a hole in the top of this super glue. I just use a pin. And it is really effective glue, so you don't need a whole lot, but you can just put some super glue on the back of your foam so that we can go ahead and foam and put this down on top of our lid. And like I said, you don't need a ton, just a few dots here and there, and press it down for just a minute or two is enough time to make it stick. Okay, and once you have your foam piece super glued down inside your cap, then we can start attaching our figurines to the foam piece. I'm going to be using the deer, the snowman, and the two trees. Oh, and also you're going to want to make sure you have some sort of paper down on any furniture you're using. So any paper towels or newspaper or something like that as well. So with these trees, you actually don't even need to super glue these in. You could just stick them into the foam the way they are. In your packets, you should have different size trees, but for the purposes of this video, I'm using the same size tree, so I'm making one a little bit higher. But you should have two different size trees in your packet for a little variety. So I just stuck them into the foam. If you want to super glue them down, you can, just in case you want a little extra there. Putting some super glue on my snowman. And I already did kind of tell you guys that some of you will have pine cones instead of snowmen. So that's just the way the supplies worked out. And you can stick your little figurines down. And like I said, this glue is very effective, so you don't need a ton, and it does work. I've tested it to stick our little friends down here on our foam. So just hold them down for a couple minutes, and then we can wait and check on them in a minute. Okay, so after a minute or two, we can check on our figures, and we can see that they are securely attached to our lid with our foam on top. So we can set that aside for a moment, and we're going to go ahead and fill up our mason jar with water. I do recommend using some sort of filtered water if you have filtered water at home, or just a bottle of water works. Anything, because tap water might just, mold over time or be a little yellow or something like that. So distilled water is better. So we're going to leave a little bit at the top. It's hard to show you that, but I just left a little room at the top to put in our glitter, and then to leave a little room to shake the glitter. You don't want it totally to the top. And then we can open up our packets. The white looks pretty for the snow. And then the silver does add a little shimmer and shine to the snow, so I recommend putting in both. But you can try it out with the white first and see if you like that. And then you can try before you do the silver, but I do like to put both in. Okay, so once we have our glitter in our water and our figurines ready to go, we're just going to put them upside down and put them in our mason jar. They should stay as long as they're super glued on tightly. And this is how it's going to look. And I've tried this many times. I've left it overnight. I have not had any water leak out, so that's something. If you are worried, I would put it in on something that you don't care about too much, or put a towel or something underneath it just to be sure. But you could also super glue the cap to the glass as well, which will create a tighter seal for you. And then I did forget to mention that if you want to put glycerin, or you could put like a clear craft glue in your water just to make it's going to make the glitter suspend a little bit better in the water. But this one doesn't have any in it, and I think it's just fine. And actually, I've done it with some glue or something else in it, and it makes the water kind of cloudy and the glitter clump together. So I kind of actually think just water is just fine. And this is our finished snow globe. I hope you enjoy yours, and I hope you had fun making it. And again, my name is Megan. Thanks for watching, and join us next month for our next Take and Make craft. Bye.